to Thomas Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is October the 25th, 2020. I will tell you guys a truth, and because I'm mad about it. I couldn't watch Bound for Glory. I've been looking for some streams to do it, and some reason they're not working. But we do have the matches that who won championships, stuff like that. And we got some people that made the return for the gauntlet match. So, ladies and gentlemen, they actually had a pre-show on this show. Interesting. I don't think I'll ever watch the pre-show anyways, because I don't like watching pre-shows. Some good matches happening there, even though he has dumb pre-shows. And AEW. Well, mostly their pre-shows is like a buy-in, Battle Royals. I love Battle Royals. But this one we had the Deaners, Cody Deaner and Cousin Jakey Jake will be versing the Rascals, Dez and Wentz. And ladies and gentlemen, it says right here, the winner of that match was the Deaners. Good job for the Deaners getting a big win here. Their tag team division is stacked, man. They have a lot more tag teams than WWE has. Eric Young been talking about WWE on some interview he was doing. Then we have Roy Heath defending his X Division Championship to start up Bound for Glory. We have Rohit Raju versus Chris Bay, Jordan Grace, TJP, Trey Miguel, and Willie Mack in a 6-person intergender scramble match for the X Division Championship. I think this will be an amazing match, but I will watch it whenever I can find if I can find a stream. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm surprised that Rohit, he retains the title. He retains. Then we had the gauntlet match. And ladies and gentlemen, let's name the guys that was in this thing. Let's name it out. All right, guys, here we go. All the guys that's in this Battle Royal. We had Sean Dabari makes his return. Larry D. Now I know who he is. Crazy Steve. AC Ramoa. Tennille Dashwood. Havoc. Brian Myers. Swoggle. Hornswoggle was in there. Tommy Dreamer. Alicia Edwards. Kira Hogan. Taya Valkyrie. Paula Ball. And the biggest one that made his return. I don't think he's actually on this, has a contract, but he made his return. The TNA original. I'm sorry for your damn luck. James Storm. I don't know if I'm going to be, when YouTube hate that when I say damn. I don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, we have James Storm making his return. And ladies and gentlemen, we have Adam Thorstro, whatever his name is, Stowe. Luster Legend, Heath, and Hernandez. Wow, I want to see James Storm back. He had a big giant beard. I guess it's because of quarantine. I don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, it was I like Battle Royals, so I will definitely watch this one when I get my chance to watch it. I like Battle Royals. But the winner of this match, and two guys still will have contracts to to Impact Wrestling, because Rhino wins the Battle Royal. Call your shot Battle Royal, and he will remain staying on Impact Wrestling. And Heath has a contract to Impact Wrestling, because they both had to win. One of them had to win to keep a shot to be in the contract. So Heath has his contract because of Rhino. Say thank you to Rhino Heath. Then we have Moose versus EC3 in a location. I guess this was like a knockout match or a pinfall, because what I read, somebody was knocked out and then they got pulled out of the ring and then the match was ended. So, ladies and gentlemen, and the person that was knocked out was EC3, so Moose gets the win. It's not for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship, because that's not an Impact title. We do have some good updates here with Impact Wrestling and titles. Titles that actually is an Impact title. We have Ken Shamrock with Sami Callihan versus Eddie Edwards. I don't think this will be the best match, because it's Ken Shamrock. He is an old guy. But ladies and gentlemen, he was in the Hall of Fame. He just got inducted, and ladies and gentlemen, a lot of great names was in there. I will tell you guys when we do the after these matches. We have Ken Shamrock. I just said that, right? Ken Shamrock beats Eddie Edwards. Surprising, but this could be his last Bound for Glory. Or his last Bound for Glory win, so maybe they will do that for him. I don't know. Then we had the 4-way tag team match for the Impact World Tag Team Championships. I think this will be an amazing match to watch. It was 14 minutes long, but we had the North, Josh Alexander and Ethan Page versus the Motor City Machine Guns versus the Good Brothers versus Ace Austin and Madman Fulton in the winner of that match. And they are a 2-time tag team champions, the North. They get the tag team titles again. Good job for them. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we heard that Kylie Ray was not at Bound for Glory this time. I'm hoping they actually make it a story, like Kimberly did something, or Deonna Purrazzo. But Deonna Purrazzo had an open challenge, and ladies and gentlemen, the return of the most scariest person I ever seen in the Impact Wrestling, Su Yung, is back. Susie is no more. Su Yung is back. Ladies and gentlemen, Su Yung gets the win and beats Deonna Purrazzo, and now she's a 2-time Knockouts champion. But now, ladies and gentlemen, the story is, did Deonna and Kimberly attack Kylie Ray or Su Yung? Is Su Yung a bad guy now? We'll find out. Then we had the biggest match of Rich Swann's career. Rich Swann versus Eric Young for the Impact World Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, I think this will be an awesome match because, ladies and gentlemen, Rich Swann has won his first ever World Championship against Eric Young. Good job for Rich Swann. And ladies and gentlemen, we do have some good things that happen for Impact Wrestling with the Hall of Fame. To the person to induct Ken Shamrock to the Hall of Fame, it was I don't know what I was trying to say. It was Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He was shown on the Zoom call. He made a video call, or made a video. I think he made a video, and then they put it on. A video of The Rock. It's so weird hearing The Rock saying Impact Wrestling, because he has never been in Impact Wrestling at all. He made his debuts in Impact Wrestling. I think he wished that he was in the ring. I think everybody wished that The Rock was in the ring. But ladies and gentlemen, we had Bret Hart. He's never been in Impact Wrestling. I don't think so. And Mick Foley. I know he was in there. He's a former TNA World Heavyweight Champion. And ladies and gentlemen, everybody wants to say congrats to Ken Shamrock. Ken Shamrock had his speech and all that stuff. I'm happy that they could still do their Hall of Fame. WWE is still waiting to do their Hall of Fame. But Impact Wrestling did theirs. I think the difference is Impact Wrestling inducts one person at a time for the Hall of Fame. WWE puts 6 or 5 guys into the Hall of Fame. So it's a little hard to do that while the social distance and you can't have big gatherings. So it's a little harder because you have the producers, you have Triple H and Stephanie McMahon and Vince McMahon, whoever else is there to congrats them and give them hugs. And then you have those 6 guys that did get inducted, or if it's a faction and they didn't pass away and they could make it, I believe NWO was in there, I think. So you could have Sean Waltman, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, all of those guys there. But they could do what they did, what Impact Wrestling did, and have it in a video call, or what Graduation did. And ladies and gentlemen, I guess they announced this because people are been asking for this. In 2009, something like that, in TNA history, they had the TNA Knockouts Tag Team Championships. But they vacated when ODB and Eric Young won those titles, and it was gone. Now they're making a return to the Knockouts Tag Team Championships. The question is, can they do better than what WWE does? Because WWE has no tag teams in the women's division, but they're making tag teams without no tag team titles in Impact Wrestling right now, like Tasha Steelz and Kiera Hogan, Taya Valkyrie and Rosemary, Su Yung and Kylie Ray, if they're still friends. I don't know if they are yet. I need to see the show, but that's why people watch it, because they're making all the Havoc and Nevaeh. They're making all these women knockouts being in a tag team, but they're not fighting for anything. Why they're going to be like alliance and they're not going to fight for anything for it? Now they're going to do it, but ladies and gentlemen, the first champions will be crowned on January 15th on the next Impact Wrestling's pay-per-view, Hard to Kill. I can't wait for it. I know it's going to be long because we're in October, almost November. So, ladies and gentlemen, I can't wait to see. They show pictures of the Impact Knockouts Tag Team titles. I think it's a pretty decent thing to see. I'm more excited for this because I was happy when they did it in 2009, but I haven't watched TNA for a long time. Not like I've been watching Impact Wrestling right now, but I like when they do tag teams for both divisions, the men's and the women's. I'm happy for that, but WWE is lacking of the women's tag team division. I'm hoping Impact Wrestling does not do the same thing. You could put anyone together. It could be bad guy or face or heels. You could put anyone together. Even with the men. Just like Kevin Owens and Daniel Bryan, you could put those two together. You could put anyone together and see how they do. And if you don't like it, break them up. But actually give them a chance. Matt Riddle and Jeff Hardy. That's a tag team that I would love to see that could get a tag team title shots for Raw. But ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of Impact. I'm sorry I didn't get to watch the show, but I will watch it on my free time and I will see how good it is. It sounds like a good show because 3 new champions. The Knockouts Tag Team titles got announced. The Rock was on Bound for Glory for this year. Pretty decent stuff been happening. And ladies and gentlemen, I love Bound for Glory. I love watching their stuff because sometimes they go overboard. Sometimes they do a really good job. But how did they do with no audience? And ladies and gentlemen, we might have an update on Daniel Bryan because Daniel Bryan might have his last run as a full-time wrestler. If you guys have watched the Talking Smack, I don't know if it's true, but I read on the internet. I don't know if it's true. But in 2021, Mr. Daniel Bryan's contract will expire. So he might be a producer or he will be out of the WWE for good. We don't know. But they did talk about this could be his last run in the WWE on Talking Smack because he wants the younger guys to shine for the fans. So all that stuff. So let's see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. If you guys watched Bound for Glory, leave a comment below. Tell me how much you guys like it or you didn't like it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. Tyler is out. And hit the like button, leave a comment below. Hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. I will see you guys tonight for Hell in a Cell results. I hope I can find a stream for that. That's all for me today. Tyler is out. Bye!